The outcome first prompt framework. What if I told you there is a 4-part formula that works for almost every prompt you will ever write? Not just for Claude, but for any AI, any task, any mode. And let me walk you through it. By the end of this lecture, you will have a mental template you can use forever. So in the last session, I showed you that specificity wins. But be specific is advice. What you really need is a system, something you can actually use without thinking too hard about it. And that system is the outcome first prompt framework. And this has 4 parts: outcome, context, constraints, and format. So let me tell you about each. Outcome. What are you actually trying to create? Context. What does Claude need to know? Constraints. What are the rules and the limits? And the format. What should the output look like? If you can answer these 4 questions, you can write a killer prompt every single time. So let's break each one down. Part 1 is the outcome. And this is the hardest part for people to nail down. And it's also the most important. So outcome is not help me write X or give me advice on Y. Outcome is create a specific deliverable. So create a LinkedIn post maybe. Now that serves this specific purpose. Now that positions me as an AI expert. Not help me with a LinkedIn post about AI trends. But what? Create a LinkedIn post that positions me as an AI expert for my network. Emphasizes practical applications over hype. And encourages engagement from other professionals in my industry. You see the difference? The first is vague. Help me with a LinkedIn post about AI trends. But the second one is specific. The second is a deliverable with a job to do. Anthropic's guidance here is be specific about the desired output. Know what you are asking for before you ask for it. Part 2. Context. Now, Claude knows what you want, but Claude doesn't know enough to do it well. So context answers: who is the audience? What is the background? Why are you doing this? And what is the bigger picture? So let's say you want a sales email. The context would be: this email is going to VP level decision makers at mid-market SaaS companies. They are busy, skeptical of pitches, but interested in solutions that save time or money. The company is an AI automation tool, and this is a cold outreach campaign. They have never heard of us. Now Claude isn't writing to an imaginary person. Claude is writing to your person. Anthropic's guidance here is: adding context or motivation behind your instructions can help Claude better understand your goals. Context is not fluff. It is the secret ingredient. Part 3, that is constraints. Constraints are the rules: length, tone, style, what to include, what to exclude. Now for the same email, the length would be 100 to 150 words. Tone would be professional but conversational. Must include a specific pain point and one social proof point. Must avoid jargons and generic phrases. Now constraints keep Claude from going off the rails. Without them, you get bloated responses, and with them, you get exactly what you need. And the last one is the format. Finally, you know, or what does the output look like? A table, bullet points, a document, code, a script. So you say return as a single email with subject line plus body copy, ready to copy paste into Salesforce. Separate subject from body with a blank line. Format saves you time because Claude delivers exactly what you can use. No extra explanation, no wrong structure. Let me walk you through 3 real prompts. Build piece by piece. Example 1. Outcome. Analyze this month's customer churn data and identify the top 3 reasons people cancelled. Context. Our user base is mostly freelancers and small agencies. Churn usually happens in the first 30 days. Constraints is focused on actionable insights, not just raw numbers. Exclude churned users who never got activated. The format returned as a bulleted list with the reason. Percentage of churn and 1 recommended action per reason. So let me show this to you actually. I don't think just reading it out would help you. I go to chat, I click on a new chat, and here I paste it. And now this is what I was talking about. Outcome, context, constraints, and the format. So this is the format. Let's look at the next example. A creative project, okay? And I'll show you the prompt. The creative project. Now if you see this, the outcome is write 5 subject lines for a sales email about a new product feature. The context is the product is a product management software for remote teams. The feature helps teams stay aligned without constant meetings. The audience is overworked project managers. Constraints is curiosity driven, not benefit driven. 6 to 8 words each. No exclamation points. Format, number them 1 to 5 and add a 1 sentence note on why each works. Similarly, we have another example for code and we can keep going on with several examples. Give this a try. Build a prompt for yourself. And we are done here. What did we learn? The 4-part framework. Outcome, what is the deliverable? Context, what does Claude need to know? Constraints, what are the rules? And the format, how should the output look? And this works everywhere. Chat, code, cowork, Chrome, doesn't matter. The principle is the same. It gets faster. After a few prompts, you will do this automatically. It becomes second nature. Quality follows clarity. Every mediocre response from Claude traces back to one of these 4 elements being fuzzy. Fix the fuzzy thing, you fix the response. Here are some resources for you to look at from Anthropic. Now, you have the framework. Next, we are going deep on most powerful element, context. How to give Claude the right files, links, examples, and reference material so it produces accurate, relevant outputs every single time.